We live.
Yes, we are.
Says you are live. I'm not live.
Are you alive?
That's a good question. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to another edition of RobLynn Live. And yes, I did wash the shirt, I think. No, but
Honey,
I'll wash it soon.
stop that.
Oh, you want me to wear a collared shirt, and
That's-
this is the nicest
That's
shirt
so
I got.
gross.
So,
Don't be gross.
okay. I won't be gross. You want to start over?
Oh yeah.
No, we're not going to start over. It's day 195, guys. 195. It's Wednesday, the first day of March. And it's not March flowers or March showers. No, it's April showers bring May flowers, right? April showers bring May flowers. Right. So it's March 1st. This is RobLynn Live with Ollie, the one and only wonder dog here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today's events, or yesterday's events, Tuesday's events. You want to recite them, or you want me to? All righty, glad you asked.
I think you need to because you wrote it down.
11 a.m. was Red Redfern. Hey, 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 hey. At 11:30 was Chris Johnson. 12 noon brought in one Marty DeGarmo, and I think that was it for today, wasn't it? For Tuesday? I don't remember anything else being on.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet today.
And now it's just past midnight on Wednesday. Ooh, Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning, and you're tuned in to RobLynn Live, the one and only midnight chat from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Did you lose your thought for a second?
I'm horrible, aren't I?
Oh, look at Frank Rowe. He's jumping at it. He
Frank,
said,
I think you're right. I'm not going to repeat it, but I think you're right, brother.
Don't say that you think he's right. Shh. My answer to the background is the Beverly Wilshire Hotel on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles, where the movie Pretty Woman was filmed.
Pretty woman walking down.
Okay, let's show the background so people
woman.
can keep guessing, okay?
If you say so.
So this is Divina Lee's creation.
Very nice.
She creates our background every day.
And it's a different spot in all of the world and a different spot of the world.
And always Ollie's in it.
Ollie's there. He is the star of the show.
He is the star.
The master of the ceremonies.
Divina loves Ollie.
He's the man.
Yep.
We're back. We're live.
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, please keep all those who are either ill or have been injured in an accident in your thoughts and prayers. Send them your love. Send them your light. It's needed. Greg Duda is still under the weather and in the hospital.
Poor guy.
He's got a fluid situation with his heart and lungs. He's doing better. He's getting better each day, but keep him in your prayers because prayer works miracles for sure.
Definitely.
And also, we're not sure about Julie Wynn's mom, but keep her in your prayers. We're not sure if she's still in the hospital or if she's gotten out. And then also Mafusa's father was getting out of the hospital yesterday, and I may have not mentioned that, but Mafusa's father was in for a procedure as well.
Wednesday, today will be the day he might be released.
Like I said, he's not out of the hospital yet. So keep praying for him.
And Alex says, today I'm first boy. I missed what your guess was. If you guessed earlier, I'm not sure, Alex.
Also, please pray for Ash and his family. Please keep them in your prayers on a daily basis. And all our OnPassive teams in Hyderabad, Dubai, Singapore, all over the world, in England, the United States, Africa, Bangladesh.
I think I forgot.
I think I covered the bases.
I think I know why. We'll be right back, you guys. We are on the wrong camera. There we go.
We were. Oh my goodness, that's much better.
Yeah, I was wondering why we're so dark. And
that's my fault. I hit the wrong. I didn't even hit the right camera, so I must have hit the wrong.
That's
camera.
okay. At least we figured it out. That's good.
Also, now that you can see us a little clearer, subscribe to Lynn's YouTube channel if you don't mind, and ring the bell. And once you ring the bell, you'll be subscribed and you can get notifications. There's Kay Mua. Hello, Miss Kay, and Ronan's here. Whew. So ring the bell. You'll get notified whenever Lynn goes live, or whenever RobLynn Live goes live.
So we appreciate likes. We appreciate that you subscribe to our channel. And we appreciate if you will select all so that you get informed of all of our new content.
And how in the world do they get? We know how they get notifications. How do they give a like, please?
Give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up will get a like over to Lynn, and it's good
Right.
for the algorithm. And thank you. We appreciate
And
that.
Patience says, how is Ollie doing? He's
Patience, Ollie's doing fine. He went for a ride again this evening. We had to make a couple of stops, and
he had a good time.
yeah, we had to pick up some honey for our hot tea, which we're doing with, is it Mosung?
Moringa.
Moringa, right? Man.
We can never remember the name.
Mosung. Well, have some Mosung with your Moringa, I guess. Oh, that's unbelievable. I'm already stammering and stuff.
Come to the middle, honey. There we go.
All right.
Much better, much better.
There we go.
And James Yates says hello. Hi, James Yates.
James Yates, we're glad you're here, brother. Welcome from St. Petersburg, Florida.
And Precious Deborah says, yes, that Alex is first boy.
So he must have...
Yeah. I scrolled down to current comments, so I missed what was above there. But we know that our folks are watching carefully.
That's
and they know he's first boy. So I'm hoping he guessed that where the exact location. We'll see. We don't know yet. Divina didn't tell us. So wait, hold your horses. You can keep guessing until Divina tells us. Because Casey says, yes, hello and welcome, Brother Alex. Yes, but where in the U.S.? You have to say where in the U.S.
Oh, he didn't say?
No, he said somewhere in the
Frank
U.S.
did. Frank said Beverly Wilshire Hotel.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Beverly Hills.
Mm-hmm.
We have an announcement, a couple of
Mohammed.
announcements for today. Number one, we do expect to have another Connect session with our CEO and his band of geniuses.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know when exactly.
We don't know.
However,
when.
we are checking the back office. We go in, as you folks know, you go in through OES and then click on O Founders, and that will pull up the pop-up if there is a pop-up there. Right now, as of an hour ago, there was a pop-up with the Burge, I believe.
Oh.
Very nice, very nice.
Nice.
I think it was about a 2-minute pop-up. Not pop-up, a 2-minute video.
Video.
Right.
Beautiful.
Okay, announcement-wise, continuing now. 9 a.m. It's estimated. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have Oh Bless. And that's going to be about the children. Hello, Masfek. Thank you for everything you do from Bangladesh.
He was busy helping us post RobLynn Live in Facebook groups. Thank you so much, as well as Mohammed Abdullah Sadiq and Alex and Fatmata.
Right.
And I think that's the ones that were primarily helping us today. Thank you
We
so much.
We appreciate that, guys.
Oh, and
very much.
Raju was helping us as well. And there we see Raju right there on the screen. Raju,
hello,
helping us
friend.
with the comments and posting. We appreciate you too. Thank you.
So continuing with the announcements, then at noon tomorrow, we are expecting to see Marty DeGarmo at 1 p.m. Now, are we expecting to see Red at 11?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Red should be on at 11 with a warm-up for OP 360. 12 o'clock is Marty DeGarmo with his continuing the warm-up or shed shirt. Well, I do actually have three of these, so it looks like the same shirt. It's the same brand, but it's I do have several of these.
That's reassuring.
But thank you for your concern. Thank you for your concern, John. Hey, babe.
Oh, I tell you.
And then can't get away with anything with Barilla.
No, you can't.
Barilla the Gorilla.
Oh,
All right, from Manila.
I love it.
All right, and then we've got at 1 p.m. we're going to have an early bird special of OnPassive 360. The boys, the three amigos, the three gringos, whatever you want to call them, will be along at 1 p.m. with an OP 360 update and a few jokes probably back and forth. And hello, Mr. Palash. Then, ma'am, I'm first boy. You can check my comment.
Hey,
oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, as long as you guess the exact location, and Divina will say who the winner is. Divina's
True. Then following up our OP360 at 2 p.m. or thereabouts will be the UK Ireland meeting update,
Yes.
which is now scheduled for the 22nd day of April, 2 April of 23.
Mhm.
22423. All right.
And that's going to be for everyone to learn about the UK Ireland event, which is going to be held in Manchester on April 22. So they're going to explain about it so that you will understand what's going on, and I'm sure that everything will be laid out for you.
Right. It's a beautiful venue, beautiful people putting it on.
Yeah.
So please tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. for that. It's UK Ireland
And all of
update.
that will be posted in the back office. We'll go to the back office. Did we go over the 9? I wasn't listening to you carefully. 9 a.m. Did you explain what's going to be about?
Yes, the Rwanda Oblast event.
Orphanage with
Right.
William. He has been the orphanage. So he's going to be sharing it, and they're having it at 9 a.m. so that it's when the school kids are there. So that's why it's at a different time than we usually have webinars,
Right.
but it's to coincide with the kids.
All right.
So it'd be nice to actually hear from the children there. I mean, I'm excited. I'm going to wake up early, even if this ends late. I'm going to be there, or I'm not, and I'm not going to be square, honey.
That's all good news. All right. And at midnight Wednesday, going into Thursday morn, will be the RobLynn Live, another special edition. It'll be number 196 on our way to 200.
Mhm.
If the good Lord will let us get to 200, that would be fine.
We would love it.
That will be RobLynn Live again tomorrow at midnight with Ollie the Wonder Dog. Now, could we have a drum roll, please?
I have to tell you, the O Connect drum roll is much superior to my. Would you say that?
I would say everyone in attendance would say that.
The O
Actually,
Connect drum roll was awesome, you guys. Man, I wish I could mimic that.
we'll work on it, I guess, and we'll get a symbol for the next one. Well, this morning's topic, we do have a topic, and this is something kind of near and dear to our heart. The vision pulls you forward. The vision, the vision pulls you through is what I meant to
Oh,
say.
okay, all right.
Hashtag Steve Jobs. This is one of his quotes that he said way back in the day when he was still working out of his garage.
Is that right?
Right, still work. I don't even know if it was his parents' garage or his garage. But
Somebody will know.
that's true.
In
Where
our
did
group.
Steve Jobs get started?
Tell us.
Well, over the years, over the centuries, I should say, there have been many inventors. There have been many entrepreneurs as well. Let's talk about, we've got Thomas Alva Edison, the light bulb. Remember him?
I do. And don't forget, she's guessing. So gotta keep
Greece.
track of the guesses.
Okay.
Because
Jillian says Athens.
Yeah, Divina hasn't told us the location yet. So let's keep those guesses going.
So Edison was the light bulb, and as you can see by how bright this picture is, we've got every light on in the house again. Electric bill went up over the 300s, and now it's back down under the 200s. So that's a good thing.
Hello, Greg Hill.
Greg Hill in the house.
Thank you for posting in LinkedIn just special graphics just for RobLynn Live. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hello to Claudette.
Claudette St. Charles in the house. Well, we also should speak about Alexander Graham Bell. You remember him?
I do.
What did he come up with? Do you remember?
The telephone.
And he had one tin can here, another tin can there, and a string in between, and that's how the telephone got started.
Isn't that crazy?
We've come a ways, haven't we? I mean, now everybody, including 5-year-olds, has a cell phone.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Can you
Amazing.
imagine how far we
I remember the old brick, the big Motorola that you had to have this huge antenna on your car.
Yeah, and everybody was so proud of it.
Oh, I was proud of it. I just couldn't lift it.
It was
so
heavy.
It
was expensive back then.
300.
Yeah.
And that was back in the 70s, early 70s.
Humongous piece of equipment, and we thought it was high tech back then.
Well, also along came Henry Ford. Do you remember what Henry came up with?
The Ford. Model T Ford
Model A, Model
or
T,
Model A?
Model
Oh,
M,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
all the Fords.
Mm-hmm.
And now look at Ford Motor. Now they've got the F-150 pickup, which who would have dreamed of a pickup truck in 1906 or 1907?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
Crazy too.
So Henry was a dreamer and truly a visionary, just like these other guys. And how about the Mellon family? Do you know who the Mellons are?
Bank?
That's right.
Bankers?
How did you know that?
Because of that
New York-
Mellon Bank we're
of
talking
New
about.
York,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how I know.
Well, Mellon banking. Mellon, they had farms, they had stores and banks. They are still big into banking. Bank of New York Mellon. Also, how about the Rockefellers? Remember them? They were entrepreneurs. They were into railroad. They were into
Steel.
steel. They were also into power,
Mhm.
oil. And then along
They're
comes
very, very powerful family and very wealthy.
all these visionaries, all pulled through with their visionaries. Every one of them. How about Bill Gates? He's still kicking.
Still
I think
alive
he
and
sold
well.
the primary interest in his company and split it up with his wife when they got divorced.
Ooh, that was a tough divorce, I'm sure. Mm.
Very tough from a dollar standpoint, I can tell you.
Ouch, as they say, ouch.
And then there's the Kroc family. Do you remember McDonald's?
Yes.
Oh, we still have McDonald's.
We still got
And you know that chicken
worldwide.
sandwich of theirs will compete with the other guy's chicken sandwich. I
That's
think.
what you were saying. It's much lower priced. It
Half
provides
price.
value. And where have we heard the word value before?
Value from Mr. Ashmafara, vision and
Mhm.
value.
That is right.
And my favorite inventor, my favorite entrepreneur, who I know a little bit about, not a lot, but a little bit, Mr. Steve Jobs. Rest his soul. Mr. Mac, I call him.
Really?
Mr. Mac.
Mr. Mac.
He's the iPhone, he's the iPad, he's the i this and the i that, and the iMac, and the MacBook Pro, and the MacBook Pro 2. iPad 1, iPad 2, iPad 3, you name it. His massive company has produced it. Oh, Julie's mom was released. We just got that word from
Irena.
Irena told us that.
That's good
Okay,
news.
thank you to the
so
Lord.
much, Irena.
We're glad of that. So let's talk a little about Steve Jobs and what he was thinking. He was so far, his mind was so far ahead of most others in the computers. His first Mac was this big box, about this big,
Ooh,
this big,
okay. That's
bigger than the screen.
Right, we get the point.
Okay. And now it's small. I mean, you can get they stopped with the 27-inch and they have a 24 and a 21-inch iMac. They got the MacBook Pro, they got the MacBook Pro Air, which is a smaller laptop, and pretty wild stuff. And the iPhone, and the iPad, and the earpods, whatever those things are. I know we've bought those and they're pretty good. You can hear out of those well.
Yeah.
So all of the named successes, including Mr. Jobs, had a vision, and that vision pulled them through, without a doubt. They had the forethought and the foresight to think ahead, way ahead. That's a visionary.
Visionary, yeah.
Good definition of a visionary. Whether it was a product, whether it was an invention, whether it was a phone, a car, banking, computers, steel, oil production, you name it, someone had to have that vision of that.
That's right.
You know? And there's other visionaries in the business world. Pinkerton, the Pinkerton family, who are the, I think, second largest security firm in the world.
Oh, yeah, it's
Pinkerton.
a big security company.
Yeah,
Humongous.
sure is.
Yeah.
And there's many others. Joe Schlitz, who came up with Schlitz beer, the beer that made Milwaukee famous. And we have some folks from Milwaukee watching, I'm sure.
Where your dad worked.
Correct. My dad worked out of the home office in Milwaukee for Schlitz, and he was a brand manager, and it was my father. And some of you who are close to our age, or mine anyway, will remember Old Milwaukee beer. It was Old Milwaukee, Old Milwaukee, Old Milwaukee beer. Back from 1849, it's Old Milwaukee beer. That was my dad.
What year was that song?
That song came out in
Around?
1959 or 60.
That's why I don't remember it. Yeah.
Correct. You would have been 1 year old, and
Yeah.
chances are you weren't sucking down the suds
No,
back then.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No wonder it wasn't familiar.
Yeah. Well, their visions, all these people's visions, the Budweiser family, same thing. They had a vision. They also, and how about the Miller family? The Miller family who came out with the first light beer, visionaries.
Yeah.
And that vision pulled
That's
them
true.
all along to come up with that product.
Because light beer wasn't in existence. I mean, nobody even cared, right? And then they said, "Oh, let's come up with light beer." Like,
Right. Less in carbs, less in calories.
and it was
And
a hit, right? Big
it's
hit.
still a hit. It's still a
Yeah.
hit. Miller Lite, Mick Light, Mick Ultra, Bud Light, Busch Light, Coors Light. I mean, there's just all sorts of beer.
Wow.
And the Coors family, wow, they were true visionaries in Colorado.
Mhm, mhm.
Well, their visions pulled them along, as we said, to reach the highest of pinnacles
Wow.
of success they
So
achieved.
impressive.
And now, without further ado, we introduce Mr. Ash Mafar and Company. Ta-da-da-da-da.
Applause now.
Speaking of visionaries, this man is truly a visionary. And I hope to meet him someday, shake his hand, and hand him a hat. What do you think of that? Hand him a hat. What do you think of that?
And hand him a box of hats. That's what he deserves. A big
True,
box.
true, true.
Mhm.
Well, our massive movement, our one on passive, is truly the result of Ash's vision. What started out with some ideas to help the small businessman. You remember? That was the first ideas.
Yes.
When Ash came along with his vision to help the other businesses keep track of all things related to their business. Well, little did we know as we became founders / brand ambassadors / OnPassivians that Ash had a long-term vision.
Wow. A very
Longer than
long-term
long,
vision.
actually.
Yes, yes. And Jean says it could be Italy in the background.
It could be, could be. All right. Well, we firmly believe that Ash's vision has evolved. Think about 2018 versus 2023.
Beverly
The Hills of
Hills.
Beverly. Excellent choice, Miss
Joanne.
Joanne.
All right.
That may be in the running. We don't know just yet, but would
We'll
she be
see.
first girl?
I don't know. I'm not
Not
really
sure.
paying attention.
Well, the crowd's going to tell us.
Yeah, they will.
Hello, Dr. Benny. Thank you for welcoming everyone. And as we mentioned, Ash's vision has evolved over the days, over the weeks, over the months, now over the years.
Not
From
Italy.
from
No,
the not
not
Italy.
Italy.
Okay,
Okay.
from the vision it was to the vision on high. That's what I call and we call OnPassive's vision.
I love
It's a
it.
vision on high.
Yes.
And I'm high to be up here with the vision on high. No, I'm not high.
You're not high.
No, I don't get high. I don't go.
No.
I'm high on OnPassive, I'll tell you that.
It's called a natural high.
It is a natural high for sure. Well, just think, and you've heard these words.
Yes, I have. Answer to David's question. Yes,
Yes,
I have.
we have. We watched today.
And not only did I watch it, I was watching it when it was live.
You do that.
It's
You're
more-
a 20-hour a day, 22-hour a day on passive. You
I
know that?
am. You can call me 24/7 girl. Call me that. That's fine.
Yes, it is. Yes, she is. Well, OnPassive is the correction to the corruption, without a doubt, worldwide. OnPassive will restore sanity to humanity.
Put our heads together. so
That's
they can
another
read
drum
it.
roll.
OnPassive, restoring sanity
To humanity. And that came from, I've got to give hashtags where hashtags are due, David Rozalski. Thank you, David. And there's Mr. Ishwar. And we have the vision to reach that new top. That's a good guess there, Gina Leva. Rodeo Drive in California, home of the $10,000 Gucci purses. Well, the vision to reach that new top, that new milestone, that epic pinnacle, which we continue to soar above at all costs, as long as there's three things involved with OnPassive. Okay? This is part of the vision as well, and pulling forward with the vision. And that is, must be legal, it must be ethical, blah, blah, blah. It must be ethical, and it must be morally right. And who says all of those things? Our CEO, Mr. Mafara. And we appreciate that being his moniker. It's got to be ethical, it's got to be legal. Definitely.
And moral.
And moral for sure. And that's how we do it. That's how we roll. And Jean says it just popped into her head. You've obviously been at Rodeo Drive, because that's you could be right on that one.
And Olive Tom says ching ching with some mosang and moringa.
Ah, moringa.
That has a ring to it.
Yeah.
It sounds
Ching ching
musical.
with some mosang and moring.
And Alex says, hey, Divina, today I am first boy.
Not surprising at all. Well, Ash, your vision has become ours. Hello, Dilip. We're glad you're here from Bangladesh in the house. We're worldwide at 193 folks, on our way to 200, I hope.
As I say, not too shabby.
That is one of your sayings. I'm going to get a hat made for you.
Not too
It says
shabby.
not too shabby. Oh, my
that's
goodness.
so funny.
So at any rate, Ash's vision has become our vision, at least in our household.
Yes.
And I think in
yes.
you guys' households
Probably
too.
in your households as
No,
well.
not probably. For sure.
In your
There's
household.
1,400,000 founders, and every one of you that wasn't awake, you're awake now, because guess what's around the corner? Guess what's right in front of us? It's not even around the corner. It's in front of us. It's March 1st. It's time to rumble.
It's
What do
a
you think of
new
that?
month, right? A new
A
month.
new month. It's a new day. It's a new OnPassive.
And it's going to
going
be
all
an
the way.
exciting month.
That's right. Well, we've been pulled in the right direction along with Ash, we feel.
Mm-hmm.
And as Steve Jobs was noted many times for providing products and services that people want, people need, and people will use, so is Ash Mafara. So
That's
is the
right.
tech team.
Mm-hmm.
So are the media folks. So from our digital solutions, which we have many coming, we have 4 so far, 3 9/10, I should say.
Good job.
To data centers, which I know of one, we may have 2, we're going to have more, to physical products, and I know that comes as a shock, but I think we're going to have some physical products, according to Mr. Mafara,
Yes, that's exciting.
which will be good for all humanity. And that's what this movement is founded on, taking care of our fellow man, and that's what we're going to do. So OnPassive is that massive movement. OnPassive does have the vision, meaning all of us, and we are truly one OnPassive.
And
Okay.
we have Casey saying,
But what name, Alex? Maybe Frank can help you. I believe Frank knew
the
pretty
guys are
much
going
where
to
it
help
was.
each other, maybe.
That's
huh?
right. We'll have a sharing of the first boys. Hello, Richard Lamotte. May God's healing hand touch all those who are sick or suffering. Well, we went almost 30 minutes. Is that okay?
That's fine.
And we went back and forth like you wanted to
Yeah,
do. So
yeah.
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
guys like it when we go back and forth? Tell us the truth. Where we just talk back and
Or
forth.
do you like it better when I disappear out of the picture?
Oh, no. Or do we like it better the way it was when only he does the talking? Let us know. This is a survey. We want your feedback.
Survey says, let them both speak.
And whatever you think is best, we will do on that. And we have Frank Gross saying, hello, Divina. Beautiful background. Dr. Benny saying hi to everybody, as she always does. Hi to Rune.
Tarun in the house. Hello, Mr.
Vasco
Nunday.
Carney's here.
Vasco in the house.
We are very close to victory, says Raju.
That would mean vision, value, and victory there, Mr. Raju.
He's got it right.
And Comfort is saying good morning, sending hugs.
And
Hugs back
Facebook
to you.
user says, hi, meet you. And be sure to give us your name when you're typing in Facebook. Otherwise, we won't know who you are. We have Pedro here.
Hello, RobLynn and great brand ambassadors, Pedro Jose Estrada.
Good to have you here.
Thanks for being here,
He's
Pedro,
always
as
here.
always.
Very regular.
And Harmi is here, Mr. Gourjar. Good All good morning to all ambassadors. And Armin, I think you missed an emoji there. Where is Armin?
I'm not sure where.
Armin's here somewhere.
Hi,
I said hello to
Violet.
him pre-show.
Yeah. Hi, Violet.
Violet in the house.
More greetings from Dr. Benny.
The one and only Dr. Benny.
And Mohammed Bilal is here.
Good stuff.
Darmy, hi.
Hello, Mr. Darmy.
And let's see. What we're going to do is we're going to scroll down so that we can catch your answers on the background and on the
pulling forward with
the topic, which is pulling forward. And how do you think OnPassive is pulling forward? Is that a fair question, or how would you like to word it, hon?
Just what your thinkings are about Ash's vision and your vision as an OnPassivian brand ambassador, founder, whatever you want to call yourself.
Very broad, then it's broad.
Broad opening title.
No right, no wrong. Everybody give your opinion.
Just your opinions. And there's Daniel Welch in the house. Hello, Mr. Daniel.
And I see that I am 20 minutes behind in reading the chat. So what we're going to do is go to the current chat, which is way at the bottom. So you'll know that whatever you guys said in the last 20 minutes will not be highlighted on the screen. All right. So if you want to say it again, go for it.
Say it again.
And we try our best. We've got 183 here with us tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
Which is a really good turnout. Thank you for being here. Just look for the block of emojis to find Armin, because he loves
between him and he and the one and only Yin Yang -444.
And Yin Yang is known for his lovely emoji remarks, as you can see. See when he greets people. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
That is nice.
Such a work of art. And Wanda says, and health solutions.
That's another area where we speak about humanity. That's part of Ash's vision, to help the world cure disease, get rid of wars, keep wars from starting. That's how we're going to roll. We're already rolling that way. Look what was done by OnPassive's Bless so far with the fine folks in Turkey and Syria on the border.
That was so heartwarming to know that.
What was that? 20 some odd thousand people lost.
Oh, is
Terrible.
That what it is now?
It was way up.
Horrible.
Way up.
And Daniel Violet says, I'm still looking for Rachel Violet. Who is Rachel? Is that a family member? Do you know, honey?
Oh, he's still looking, I think, for the information on Rachel, so we can get that migrated, I think.
Okay, all right. So it's a migration thing.
Right. And a shout out to Alexandre
Guillemette. Alexandre Guillemette.
Guillemette, yeah. I sent you both a text and a couple of emails for you to get me the information that I need to get into your actual Google, to where I can do the one-time passwords, and we should be able to get you all fixed up.
No problem. And John Barilla says, sorry to correct you, but my evil twin says the Mellon family was from Pittsburgh, not New York. So was the Carnegie family, hence Carnegie Mellon.
John, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I said they were from Pennsylvania, but I might have said New York.
He said Pittsburgh.
Oh, I know. Pittsburgh is correct. They were from Ambridge, actually. They owned a big steel company
is that
there.
Right?
Yes. Wow. I may have messed that up.
It's okay.
Wouldn't shock me.
Yeah. No.
Alex is here. Yalu Bangu is here.
Yeah.
Switching Toe Connect.
Woohoo.
All right. Santina is here. Guten Morgen to everyone. Thank you, Santina. We appreciate you.
And Joanne Hapes says Ash Mufara is the ultimate visionary.
I won't doubt that for a minute. Never would, never will. David Rosowski says it's Beverly Wilshire, the Four Seasons Hotel on Wilshire Boulevard. Woo, that man knows his stuff, it sounds like. And the March flower, according to AP, is the daffodil. And Frank Rose says, welcome to RobLynn Live with our hosts. Man, the Mad Hatter, Rob. Yeah, that came from Mr. Marty DeGarmo, I guess.
It's a good one. The Mad Hatter. Very fitting for my husband, I would say.
Yeah, I think we have close to 86 hats now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Between the two of us, and we've sent a couple to Ash. Yeah, I am the Mad Hatter. I'm mad anyway. Crazy. Crazzee. Crazy.
You are, in a good way, though.
Okay. Abdul is here. Hello.
And hi to
Judith's here. Chandra Sen, hello. We're glad you're here.
Jillian thinks it's Harrods in London.
Harrods. Oh, she's the shopper. Harrods is the store, I believe.
Jean says Ash's vision is one of the most unconditionally loving conceptions of a solution to so many of humanity's struggles. It moves me deeply and inspires me greatly.
We're with you, Jean, on that one. There's Christina Dodds in the house. Hello, Christina.
And Cheryl Beth says, I don't think it is Rodeo Drive unless it has changed since I was last up there.
All right. May not be Rodeo Drive. Have we heard from Divina, Miss Lee?
No, I think
Not
she's
yet?
taking her time.
Okay.
She's going to tell us when she's good and ready, so to make it more fun. Oh, we have how many likes, hon?
91 at 32 minutes.
Wow.
I'm not going to say
That's not
I'm
too
not
shabby.
I'm not going to say it.
You're going to say that.
I refuse it.
So
All right,
Alex
not too
said,
shabby, Lynn.
Thank you. Alex says, Asher vision is very powerful and wonderful, and Oh Bless is very beautiful. So don't forget, if you come in since we started, 9 a.m. Eastern is Chris's webinar. He's going to highlight William and his Rwandan orphanage kids, and we'll be able to actually talk, well, at least see the kids there. So that sounds exciting to me. I want to be there.
You will be there. I'll wake you up.
Thank you. Mate is here.
Mate Druzetta, hello. Glad you're here.
And
means a lot.
And we have Dilip Sen who says,
Oh, have you enjoyed the journey session last night of Red and Marty? Yes, it was very good. Yes, it was.
It was really good.
And it was also, that was good when they got on.
So that Red and Marty's webinar. So did you guys, if you haven't seen it, Wasim did that interview of Marty, and then of course Chris and Red came in and surprised Marty, and it was really fun. So if you haven't seen it, it's a good interview. It's about an hour long, not longer than normal, but it's well worth it. I had fun listening to them speak.
For sure.
And we have Henry Tucker who says Mr. Ash has a sharing heart, helping humanity.
True.
Oh, so beautiful. Jeff says, hi everyone here. We love RobLynn Live. Hello from Papua New Guinea.
Hello, Papua New Guinea. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all of you.
Oh, John says, no, I just said 3 things and you scrolled. I give up. My evil twin is very happy. Ace, but since you said that, you should have said what you said. The last 3 things that you said, you could have typed it right now and I would have read it. So don't give up. Keep trying. You say the next thing, I'll highlight
She does the scrolling, by the way. It's not me.
Hey, if you were scrolling, you'd have to scroll more than me, because if you
I'm
scroll,
miserable.
yeah, you're a little slower than me. Mr. Ash's vision is bigger and better than the visionaries before in time.
True.
Yes. And Vasco Carney's sending emojis. Those words means those were emojis, but the way it's read in YouTube, it comes out with just words. Okay, so those are actually emojis after yin yang. And Dr. Betty says we have 124 likes.
Not too
shabby.
Cynthia Deering in the house. Hi, Cynthia. Saying hello to folks. And Mo Khan from the UK. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Mo.
And Hanufa says, hi, Lynn. Excellent words. Not enough for such a sweet couple, RobLynn. God bless you too. Thank you.
Thank you, Hanufa.
Very kind.
Thank you. Namaste.
Arvinder saying hello to everybody.
Hello, Arvinder.
And we have Rao Sahib here. Rao
Mr.
Sahib.
Pandav. Hello, sir.
David Rosowski's here.
Vision and value, we see victory. Hashtag Rob G. Thank you very much. Bringing that sanity back to humanity. Hashtag David Rosowski.
Very nice, David. And Jean Aliva says, even evil twins need love, John Barilla.
And as far as an additional announcement, we are in the process of maybe making a few videos here and there.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be using... we have all Apple equipment. Speaking of Steve Jobs. Hello, Willow. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning
and
to Willow.
Hi to Kantamani.
Hello, Mr. Turkey.
She likes the background, which is
Miss. I'm sorry.
Hi, Tim Johnson. Tim Johnson made me a beautiful background, and you'll see it on my profile page. What does it say? Switching to
O Connect.
I'm switching to O Connect.
How about you?
Has my photograph in the middle. So So thank you for
Thank you, Tim.
making
We
that.
appreciate
And
it.
he made one for Rob too. So
Thank you very much, Tim. We appreciate it.
He's
That'll
willing-
be a keepsake.
and he's willing to make for us. So if you need, he just needs your photograph. And he's a little bit backed up because a lot of people have asked for it, but he does it free of charge because Tim has a heart of gold. Thank you, Tim, for doing that.
So, did you want to bypass over what I said about videos, or should we talk about it for a minute?
I forgot you said that, honey. I'm sorry. I'm excited about the videos. Go ahead, keep talking
So
about
you've been Lynn's been working with iMake, not iMake. How about
movie.
iMovie, which is part of this computer here, right here. This computer right
It's
here.
a video editor.
It's a video editor. We can add music. We can take things out. We can silence everything. And according to YouTube, we needed to make some changes in how we post videos, other people's videos to YouTube. So we're going to be doing that. And we're also going to be doing some of our own videos. So stay tuned for that. They'll likely be only a minute, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes tops.
Because we're learning.
Right. We're learning and we want to stay in touch with you guys.
Okay, I've never made a video in my life. I know how to use the StreamYard, but I've never actually made a video from scratch. So we're going to try. This is a huge learning curve. It's something we know nothing about. But if Marty says we can do it, right, hon?
That's right. Marty knows. Hello, Steve Newell. We're glad you're here. And there was a question back up the bus. We had
Love
a question.
the background, says Steve.
No, up. Melanie.
Oh,
And
okay.
Mel says, anyone know where we can scan our codes in OES? Well, you can produce a code, a QR code in
Trim.
OTrim. And it will give you that. I think it shows up at the bottom. So if you wanted to produce a URL, for example, for someone to watch you on YouTube, you just produce that. You reduce it, the URL. Where is he's sleeping? That's true. Ollie's sleeping.
Yes.
Okay. And then all you need to do is you can get it right from there and use it. If you want to use it, let's say on a shirt or a hat, you can do that as long as you're not selling it.
Yeah.
You can get it digitally reproduced. Take the picture right from. You can take a snapshot or a screenshot, whatever you want to do, of the QRL. No, QR code. Right.
QR code. Yep.
QR code. And if you want to put it on a hat, I had an idea after speaking with Marty just to put for people to watch RobLynn Live around the world, we would just put the QR code here and over here in the middle. It'll say OnPassive and the QR code, and then scan me. And how many people do you think are just going to zap my hat?
I think a lot.
Yeah, because people are curious, people are nosy, which we like.
Yeah.
We like nosy people. And try that.
And
that's fun.
The other day we were at the mall and the QR code was way up there at the top of by the ceiling. And I didn't know you could take a QR code like this. You could go up to the sky and it catches it. Did you guys know that?
Yep, we did that and we were able to find what was actually
shocked.
in the mall. It was pretty
It's
neat.
Really far away. I thought you had to be close to catch a QR code, but you can just go like this and catch it. I was like, wow.
Precious Deborah says Rob's radio voice enhances yours, Lynn. Great combination.
Thank you. I certainly don't have a radio voice. I know that much. Irena says a great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it, and he answers. Thank you, Mr. Ash.
Very nicely said, Irena.
Very nice.
Very nice. There's Mo. He's in Toronto for family reasons. Caught up in the snow.
Ooh,
hey.
Sounds cold.
Oh, you'll be happy to know it was 81 here today. No snow, no rain. And there's Dilip again. Hello, sir. Love humanities. Love Ash.
Very nice.
Very nice. Anufa, back here again. Thank you very much for always keeping and staying in touch. Thank you for being in touch. And that reminds me, for all 205 of you, now down to 200, but roughly 200, please
That's great.
Stay connected. What's coming up this week with OConnect? It's important that you're there. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody that's in any way interested in OnPassive. And even if they're not interested, bring them along, as Red says. Just bring them along.
That's right.
Because things are heating up in Ash's kitchen. Hello, Kathy Knight.
And
Glad
Kathy
you're
Knight's
here.
in South Africa. I'm so glad you have power enough to come in.
Wow, load shedding there, right?
Lots in South Africa. It's really,
We're going to put an end to
it's
that.
hard for the people there. Very
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
George Holdsworth, which floors of that building does OnPassive own?
If we're talking about the Burj, it's floor 134 and floor 151. So that's the very tippy top floor as far as offices go.
Yeah.
151.
There's more floors above it, but they're not offices.
Right. They're either residential or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Divina, you notice the background is showing the USA flag. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Where? Oh, where?
I don't know. It was. I saw it earlier.
Oh, must be behind our big bodies.
Okay.
It's amazing Ash stays organized and motivated. He is a true legend. Says
He
Thomas
is a
Davis.
legend, Thomas. No doubt about it.
And David Switzer, hi David. He says, hello, I'm watching you on my big screen TV.
All right. And you upsized to your TV and I downsized. We now have a 24-inch smart TV that we can watch Netflix and everything on.
Yay.
One of these days, we're going to save up enough to get a big screen mounted on the wall. I'm thinking about rearranging over there.
Okay.
Move the sofas to where we can put a 100-inch TV on that whole wall there.
Wow.
So we can watch
cool.
RobLynn Live.
That sounds
live.
great to me.
And watch everything.
Here is our historian, and he says,
the Mellon family is wealthy and influential American family from Pittsburgh. The family includes Andrew, one of the longest serving.
wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Casey, you look good. Background showing USA flag. Yes.
Precious.
129 lights from Miss Deborah.
Thank you for keeping track.
Thank you.
I'm off to work, says Amy.
Amy, drive safely. Have a good night at work.
Thanks for stopping in. I know she can never stay the whole time, or rarely can, but I love that you
At
just
12:40,
come in.
she
So
bolts
nice.
out the door to go to work.
Alex says,
11:40.
Where is Ollie?
Oh boy. We'll gather up Ollie towards the end of the
Yesterday, I
broadcast.
forgot to bring Ollie to show you, Alex. I don't know. I said I was gonna, and then I forgot. So remind me. So I will show you Ollie tonight, okay? Or this morning, I should say. We will, honey. Remind me, please.
I'll do my best, as long as I can remember.
No,
We're in
it's
trouble
funny.
now.
I depend on him to remind me. He depends on me to remind him. I'm like, it's not working. We both need a third person to remind us.
We need a reminder to remind them a reminder.
I tell you.
And Jean says, Wasim and Ayesha did a fantastic job with the interview with Marty, Red, and Chris. Yes,
it was
she did.
A great interview.
Right.
So if you want to see the interview, it's on Marty's channel, and it is also on my channel, as well as, of
It
course,
is?
Wasim channel. Mm-hmm.
Well, that reminds me, whatever channel you're watching anything OnPassive on, subscribe to that bad boy. Subscribe to that channel, whether it's Lynn's, Marty's, Chris, Red, Julie, Michael Williams, whoever's got the channel that you're watching something on, subscribe to it, because it means a lot to the people that are doing the broadcast.
Yeah.
Please.
I was going to say, Cynthia said bye, but I lost her. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Bye.
Cynthia Deering's got to get up, got to go. Okay.
So
Night.
Casey says, Ahuta, which hotel?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, crap. When I finally got brave enough to say something, I hit the skip time. Apparently, God is saying, shut up. No, that's not true. You got to comment again.
Oh, crap. I like
okay,
that.
So
That's going to be my new saying. You say something, I say, well,
oh,
crap.
crap. Okay, now we're going to scroll down because I'm behind by 10 minutes because there's been a lot of comments. So we want to make sure that you re-comment. Comment again if I skipped you, because we gotta. Otherwise, I'm gonna be half an hour behind, and it's no fun to hear old comments, right? Divina says
the background is beautiful Beverly Wilshire Hotel on Rodeo Drive, a location for pretty woman. Pretty woman walking down the street.
And
pretty woman.
Divina says, congratulations
Frank,
to
Daniel, David, Christina, Ahuta, and everyone who got it right. All right, Divina.
And David,
drinks are on me whenever we see you all. Drinks are on Miss Not Too Shabby. She's got all the money.
And then David Rosalski says,
that's it, Rob. It wasn't you. First rule of business that I was taught: when things go wrong, get a scapegoat.
Yeah. George says, just be spontaneous. Oh, this is
we're
oh,
pretty
yeah.
spontaneous.
We had asked them questions. Don't tell me I missed all the responses. I'm so sorry. Remember, we said, do you want us to banter or to just have Rob speak? So I don't know if anybody answered here. I don't see any responses on that. Maybe it's below, honey. Could be because we were quite a bit behind. Let's see. Congratulations. Frank was first boy.
All right, Frank. Good job.
Nice, Divina.
That was a good movie. If you
Love
didn't
that
see it,
movie.
watch it. It's on Netflix.
Prayers for the sick and suffering. Okay.
Ava, thank you.
Did
Thank
anybody
you.
answer our question? I'm seriously delighted of our instinct employee, Mr. Mohammed Nazir, for his hard work. Lots of love, brother, and thank you so much for being one of the talented employees.
He does a bang up job, Mr. Nazal. Huh?
And Alex is, Divina today, why am I last boy? Okay, so the guess was, what's the answer?
The Beverly Wilshire Hotel on Rodeo Drive.
So if you said Beverly, what is
Wilshire
Wilshire
Hotel,
Hotel, then
home of Pretty Woman, the movie Pretty Woman.
that's the right answer, Alex. Okay,
Right.
that's why.
You had to have the whole answer,
Mhm.
the whole truth, and
And
nothing
Casey
but the
says
truth.
to you, Alex, we are last boys again.
At least you're in the running, and that's all that counts, guys. Ahuta says hello to Casey, and I have no clue.
And this is the best platform to get all your Pacifian friends, says Hanufa.
Thank you, Hanufa. We love you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Frank, from Alex.
Alex, that's the spirit, brother.
Such a good sport.
Yes, he is.
I love it. And we have Bimal saying, I'm switching to O Connect.
Oh, stop. You are?
Are you really?
Good stuff.
Good for you. Jean Oliva says Tim Johnson has serious talent.
Yes, he does. He's definitely
So
does.
check out my profile page, and I made a post with his beautiful graphic. It's really
It's
nice.
nice. It's a good picture of you.
And thank you. And Dilip says, yes, as I told you, the webinar session of Red Marty was very exciting. Love, RobLynn Nakamoto. Thank you, Dilip.
Thank you. Thank you.
Frank says, thank you, Alex.
And again, we want to thank everybody that joined us Saturday morning, along with Ash Mafar, Marty DeGarmo, Red Redfern, and Comfort Confor, Lynn and myself, as well as Collins Manna and Niraj from India. It was quite the show, and today we hit 12,000.
Yes, we did.
12,000 views. So thanks a lot to all of you guys.
Thank you for supporting us and watching the videos on our channel. It means a lot to us.
Let me read that about visionaries.
Sure.
Melanie says, come to think of it, other visionaries kept to themselves. I'm glad that Ash is the only being who opened up. He has definitely opened up, and he's top shelf. Top shelf. That's all I can say about that.
And Tim says to Jean, check your messages.
Oop, Jean, looks like you got a message from the one and only Tim Johnson. Armin is waving his hands again. Hello, Armin. Armin Hogue.
He says, I forget that the emojis sometimes are as my mind drifts to O Connect. LOL. Casey, brother, Divina saying today, I am last boy.
Oh, it'll be okay, Alex.
You've got a lot of other days to try again.
Frank says thanks to Divina, and Raji says hello.
We are soon going to shake the internet. Jai OnPassive.
The new internet.
John Barilla says, okay, here's the third time for this one. Go for it, honey. Read it.
The first words ever spoken over the telephone were by Alexander Graham Bell, who said, Mr. Watson, come here, I want you.
Is that right? That's
yes,
the first word.
That's what was said on the phone.
That's famous, I guess.
My dear Watson.
You are welcome, Frank. Frank is thanking Divina for the graphics.
Good stuff.
Tim,
do we have any other?
I would like you to make me a poster, please, for O Connect.
All right, there you go, Tim. Ava Diaz would like you to make her one if you would, and shoot it over to her. Thank you, thank you.
We are last boys. You can be last boys together and comfort each other. You'll
see,
be fine.
Casey doesn't mind being last boy as long as he's in the running. That's all that counts.
Derek saying, "Hey guys,
thank you, Mr. Gage. We appreciate you very much. Do we have any other announcements other than what's on tap for tomorrow?
I think we're good.
Okay. All right.
As we near the top of the hour, this is our time for everyone to say goodbye to one another. Let's wrap
Good
it
night,
up.
good morning,
And
and arrivederci.
Jillian wants to know, how can we edit video? So what I did was I just went to YouTube. You know, YouTube is a wonderful search engine. It will show you videos that there are tutorials, there are reviews that tell you what's what they feel is the best, maybe the top 5 or top 10 video editing software for. I looked up best video editing for iMac because I use an Apple desktop. But if you use a PC, you can just say for PCs. Then you look at the ones that have a lot of viewers. You know, those are the good reviews. They're thorough. They're clear. And then you take notes, and then you decide what you want. And you can also talk to your friends, like we did today, didn't we?
Yep, my neighbor across the street has been a professional film and video editor for 45 years, Mr. Gary Sullivan. In fact, he was out doing a filming today, and we asked him what he felt was the best, and he said, quite frankly, the one that we mentioned was $300, $199 for a lifetime partnership or membership, but he recommended, because we have all Mac equipment, to just go with iMovie.
And it's perfectly free. It's absolutely free.
It's free then
I
for
mean,
me.
how can you go wrong with free? So if you guys have an Apple product, you will have iMovie. I mean, if you have an iMac or a laptop, right? It comes with it.
Right, it's part of the package.
I tried it today. I started doing the really basic stuff, and I thought, oh, this isn't too hard. I can do it. I can.
Ava Tim says send her your
Send me your photo, please.
the photo
Tim,
is what
says to
Tim was saying.
Ava.
I'm sorry, I was trying
So
to read two at once.
No problem. So if you want him to do what he did for me, you know, a little pretty circle with switching to O Connect and with your photo, your picture in the middle, he needs your photo. Just send it over to Tim.
Right.
And Rajesh Keys official says QR code on the hat is a great idea, dear Rob.
It's going to be right here in the middle. We'll have the QR code. We'll have OnPassive, just like that. And then instead of what's here, it'll be the QR code for how you get to RobLynn Live, or you can do anything, any QR code you want. Shortener using O trim. And then we'll put scan me across the bottom.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. So
scan me.
Yeah, if you're interested, here you go. And you show your hat to the person. How cool is that? Rob Lynn, LOL. If you're going to put a QR code on your hat, maybe put it on the back of the hat so you don't accidentally get punched in the face more than once. LOL.
I'll do my, that's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea.
That's so funny. Okay, we're going to scroll down to current comments as we wrap up. We got a couple minutes before we end.
We appreciate everybody being here. I do want to say that. And there's Sharin as usual. Fatima is here. Tahir is here. Karina Lance again.
Oh, Jean, thank you. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun to try editing and creating videos.
What we're going to do, just so, again, transparency.
Oh, wait. Before you say that, Tim Johnson is clarifying because I said the wrong word. The words on it is, I'm making the switch. That's what the poster says. It's not, what was it? I'm switching to O Connect. No, it says, I'm making the switch. That's what's on the poster.
All right.
So if you want that, go ahead and ask Tim and he'll make one for you.
Very kind gentleman.
Very sweet. He's made a lot of stuff for a lot of people.
Including us.
Including us. All right. So we see the good nights and hellos to Tim and Shema. Good morning to us.
Shamal Das, good morning.
Hi,
you have a good day, our friend.
Hi, Merklin Bretler
Merklin in
Florida.
the house. Florida.
Thank you very much, Bama.
Thank you, Bama. We appreciate you. And there's Samaran Sinha saying hello to everyone and good night.
Bye, Rashik. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for being here,
Jillian
guys.
says she's got iMovie. Gotta try it, Jillian. Just try it. All I did was I go to YouTube and you say iMovie tutorial or iMovie for beginners or something like that, anything like that, and you're gonna come up with some really good videos you can follow step by step. No matter what your level is, you can do it. Hi, Mate.
Mate in the house.
Good night to Vasco.
Vasco, good night.
Casey says, Alex, it will get better. He's talking about
Alex will be first boy tomorrow. I can assure you at 4 o'clock in the afternoon our time he'll log in.
Yeah, he was saying that I think net is slow for him, but it's
Right.
it's a lot to do with the device you have and the internet strength and all that. So
In the area
things
you're
are
at.
gonna get better for all of us. Just hang in there. And we have Yin Yang saying good night. Good night to Yin Yang with his beautiful
Good night,
emojis.
Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
And Keto, she likes the hats and the colors. Thanks, Keto. Gifty's here.
Gifty in the house.
And we have old Diana here.
Oh, Diana.
Lots of love from St. Tina, where she loves OnPassive and Asher and all family members. Rob, did you say they can sec
Yes, they can. I spoke with
Sequin.
my guy at Lids, and he says they do that all the time on hats. So yeah,
Wow.
and he had me scan one in the store, and it scans beautifully.
Really?
Yeah, so that's the way to go.
That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Thanking
Sign of the
to
times.
everyone. Yeah. Love you too, Karina.
Peace, love, and good night from St. Petersburg, Florida. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate
Thoughts
you.
become things. Rhonda Byrne from The Secret. Bye, everybody. I think I caught up.
I think you did. Cheryl Bess, good night, good night. And Tim, she's going to send you over a picture.
Yeah. Let me finish a few more clicks, you guys.
Good night, Casey. Good night, George.
I'm on midnight.
Henry, good night, brother. Thanks for being
good,
here.
Good. He can come every. I will be able to join in every night. That's nice.
Thank you, Henry.
Oh, we gotta get Ollie.
He's right here.
Okay,
He came out. He
okay.
heard me.
Okay, you finish clicking. Can you finish clicking
Yeah.
for me? We're only like 2 minutes behind on the clip. Ollie, welcome.
And good night to Wanda. Good night to Karina, Angie Lynn, Hanufa, good night. Karina again. Casey again. Angie Lynn, good night.
Good job,
Casey Zevenbergen, good night. I think that's how Marty says it. John Barilla, good night. Mrs. Calabash. And here's Ollie saying good night. He's not going to growl tonight. He's feeling his oats. Hi, buddy. Oh, nice yawn. Oh, yeah.
He's sleepy because he went fast asleep. That's why he was quiet as a mouse today, which is unusual for Mr. Ollie.
All right. Well, we'll say good night on behalf of Oliver and Miss Nakamoto and the G-Man here. We'll say good night, good morning, good afternoon, and see you real soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
We love you.